Long time no see. How you been?
Walker? And, driver guy?
Hi, Celty.
It's been a while. Well, not really, because we met up just the other day, huh? I guess since me and Seiji are together all day, every day, it feels like it's been forever since I've seen anyone.
Seiji and Mika? Even Nami Ayagi's here.
Oh, hey there, Celty. Took you long enough.
How dare you show your face here?
It's nice to meet you.
Who the...
Welcome home, Celty. I missed you so much today. You'd think having all these people hanging out would help kill the loneliness, but they don't. You're the only one who can do that.
Thank you, you're sweet. What's going on? Why is everyone in our apartment?
Yeah, funny story. A storm is brewing. A sword is drawn. Nature convulses. Chaos reigns and... Oh, never mind. The point is, once again, something's brewing in the city. Something bad. And caught in the middle is... You guessed it.
Look, I already told you I don't know her.
Cut the shit! 3 days ago, you busted up her arm real good. Admit it!
Now why the hell would I go and do something like that? You should be checking her out instead of giving me the runaround.
Keep playing cool, tough guy. Everyone's got their breaking point, even a thug like you.
I hear your little brother's a big celebrity.
All it'd take is finding a little dope on him and his career goes right in the shitter.
All right, if I did something to piss you guys off... You didn't piss us off. We just want you off the streets of Ikebukuro for a little while. That's all. Huh? The hell you say? Did that goddamn flea pay you off to... Oh, I get it. That sword's got you under its spell.
It'd be easy for us to hang a rap on you. Me and my partner could beat each other up and say you did it.
I see. If that's how you want it.
Huh?
Believe it or not, I have a lot of respect for cops, but you guys... You're not cops anymore. I'm gonna enjoy taking your asses apart! What the hell?
Excuse me. How's it going? I hear you and the Headless Rider are buddies.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
Do me a favor if you are. In the interest of public safety, tell it to turn its goddamn headlight on. And you can also tell it to expect a ticket for no license and no plates. Could you do that for me, big guy? Thanks. Have a nice day. Move.
What the hell is this?
You want to lose your badge, officer? I could hear you guys down the hall, talking all kinds of stupid. I hate ratting out fellow cops, but you'll be getting a visit from one of my pals in Internal Affairs. What are you laughing at?
Next time you see that cop, you should thank him. He's the reason you're still alive.
Come again?
You heard me, Guy. Up until a minute ago, I thought this place was full of possessed dickheads like you. Now I know there's some normal people left. So let's go. Give me all you got, cause I can take it.
They say patience is a virtue. Good luck with that. Are you guys okay? Oh, they're fine. It takes more than a couple scratches to get us down.
Where were you when it was going down?
Yeah, Alba, you didn't do shit.
Yeah. What? Listen, Come on, guys, stop fighting! We're not really fighting. Just messing around is all. It didn't look like it to me. Wait, didn't you say there was someone who wanted to see me? Yeah, he's downstairs. Could it be another member of the Dollars? Or maybe it's someone who heard about Mikado's big purge and came by to say they wanted to help. It's okay. You can let him up now. I'm Shijima. How's it going? Watch your back. He's a schemer.
So, what about the guy who ran Karuta down? You find out who did it yet?
No.
And there's that Orihara prick. I bet Shiki thinks Sloan can keep him in line. But I don't trust that Russian son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of twisty shit that info broker and your kid brother are cooking up next. But these dollars smell like an opportunity to score some fast cash.
Ooh, he's definitely planning something sinister. Scary. Finally, we come back to my better half, Celty. So here's what happened. My stepmom came over to clean the place, and then Walker showed up. He said something about the apartment being a cool place for a secret base. I didn't know what he was talking about, so I just let him ramble on. Anyway, that's when Seiji and Mika showed up, looking for a place to crash for a while. Then, while I was asking what they meant, my dad came over with Igor there. I was listening to my dad explain why they were here, and that's about the time you came home.
Someone tell me what's going on!
We're putting you out. I think we'll go look for another place to stay.
You always speak calmly and clearly, no matter what. So let's have it. What are you and Mika doing here?
Well, actually...
Take your dirty hands off my Seiji, you no-good miserable pig! Relax, Namie. It's platonic. Tell me why you're here.
Disorganized clutter. A mix of the good and the bad.
Hey, where is everybody? I know, right? It's like every time something strange happens in town, all the users in the chat room are off doing something else. I don't like feeling lonely. Come on, let's have fun.
Hey there.
Oh, hello. Thanks for joining us. And just in time, too. Our minds and bodies were starting to ache from loneliness. It's a good thing you showed up when you did, or else we'd...
Kururi, Myro, do you have a sec?
It must be serious if you don't want to discuss it on the forum. What's up?
It's not that big a deal, but you might want to stay away from Ikebukuro for a while. Things are getting kind of hairy around here. And there's a chance your brother might get caught up in it. I have a feeling there'll be people out, looking for you guys.
It sounds to me like you're mixed up in whatever's going on out there, too. Scary! For the past few days, I could feel something weird was going on in the city. I wonder if you're the one behind it. And behind Kyohei's hit and run, too.
I'm in so deep now, whether I did or didn't is irrelevant. If anything, I'm glad I got to know the two of you. But right now, there's things happening that I've sort of been looking forward to. And I want you to know that if, after the dust settles, you still want to be friends, that'd make me happy.
Hey, Sloan. What's going on?
I think he fell downstairs and hit back of head. I take to hospital.
Maybe we should go with you.
Niet. This I can handle on own.
Nah, For all we know, you could still be working for the Awakusus. You might drop them off on their doorstep, and we wouldn't want that.
It's me. I think we got us a lead.
Hold it right there!
Huh? That's not...
I sense Saika.
I guess tailing Namie was a good idea after all, eh?
Shinken Kishitani.
What are you standing around for? Get him! What do you think you're doing?
I told you this would happen. Remember, you leave me no choice now that you've hurt my boy, or something like that. I said I'd smash your goddamn face in, and here we are.
Crap, I didn't smash his goddamn face in. I don't think it matters.
Now it's my turn to ask you. What do you think you're doing? Nibula hasn't gotten a single report from you on any of your activities.
Uh-oh. Shinken, we should kid while the kidding's good.
Almost done, Gas Mask 2 and 3. We'll meet again! And when we do, I hope you had a chance to bone up on your skills. The Fiend Battery Mask only accepts worthy opponents. There it is, Shinra. I gave the villain who hurt you a good sound clobbering. Sure, I could have sued the pants off that dirtbag, but the last thing you and Celty need is the law sniffing around. I think I handled him pretty good. I didn't go too overboard.
Actually, you sort of did.
Check out what was on the news yesterday. Looks like this has your dad written all over it, Dr. K.
This afternoon, in a residential area in Shinjuku, several smoke bombs were detonated, sending residents into a panic and snarling traffic. According to eyewitnesses, 3 men in white lab coats were seen fleeing the area shortly after.
Click, click, click.
Oh, no.
Hold on a sec. Celty, those were my smoke grenades, so I'm the one you should be upset with.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Where are my manners? My name is Igor. Simon and I go back many years.
Really?
Dr. K, your dad is like the coolest dad in history of dads. His gas mask is so dope. Oh, dude, I just thought of something. What if when he takes it off at night, there's a hot girl underneath?
Hot girls with gravelly voices do it for you?
My first wife, Shinra's mom, she and I would swap clothes sometimes. True story.
It must be weird hearing your dad blurt out his kinks in public.
I love you, but don't ever mention that again.
You want to try swapping clothes with me sometime?
God, no, that's creepy.
Oh, don't be such a copycat. When Seiji was a little kid, he used to wear my hand-me-down pajamas all the time. You thieving little bitch.
Hang on. I thought those were boy pajamas.
No, I wore them once and left the pants out so they'd fit you.
Ugh, the only normal people here are that Igor guy and whatever the driver's name is. Excuse me, there's something I want to say to you. I have no intention of lending an ear to anything you have to say. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant lending an eye. Woman, do you realize you're in my house? You stole my head and I want it back! Ask your boyfriend, he did help me after all.
Can we talk about this later?
Isaya Orihara has my head, doesn't he? Tell me now or else!
Would you just tell her, sis? I'd like to know too.
Seiji. I had it the night I ran away from you, and I turned it over to Isaiah. Happy? Seriously? I can't tell you exactly where it is, though, because he doesn't keep it in one place for long. He'd bring it to the office sometimes and play catch with it, like a ball.
Bastard. You don't treat someone's head like that.
Who does he think he is? I'll kill him.
Don't talk that way, Seiji. You have too much to live for. But if you really want him dead, I'd gladly go to prison for you.
What kind of big sister
Don't
are
you
you?
dare lecture me! You're the one playing house with the unlicensed doctor that hid your head!
Point taken. But just so you know, he hasn't escaped my wrath.
If by wrath you mean you smacked him once, then fornicated like a couple of animals, I'm sure you showed him.
How did you know?
She's definitely not an animal in bed. She's more like a little bunny, all timid and scared.
This is not the type of stuff we talk about with company around.
Now, hold on there, Celty. What exactly do you and my son do in bed? I'm asking as your doctor.
You and your son are pervs.
Excuse me, but what's this about your head?
Huh?
What? You mean your body is dating Dr. K here while at the same time your head is dating Isaiah? How's that possible?
My head and body have separate minds, and I promise you, my head is not dating Isaiah.
Not true. Isaiah and your head are madly in love.
Huh?
You'd be much better off forgetting all about that trashy flirt. At night, all they do is talk about how much they love each other. Her mouth coos Isaiah, Isaiah, while her body lies in bed with Shinra doing God knows what.
You're such a liar!
Oh, stop freaking out. You know Isaiah only cares about humans. I bet he's playing catch with it now. Or maybe putting flowers in it, like a vase or something.
You're not helping at all!
It makes no difference to me if she's in love with another man. As long as I'm the last one she smiles at, I'll be happy.
I hate hearing that, but your obsessiveness is so attractive.
Don't worry, Seiji. If you want smiles, I've got tons for you.
Shut up, you mangy alley cat, or I'll rip your damn skin off and turn you into a shamisen.
Even if you did, as long as I can make beautiful sounds for Seiji, I'd be happy.
Seiji, you've got the potential to be a true fan of the arts. If you want, I can loan you some really kinky doujinshi about doula hands and sexy demons with expanding necks.
They make stuff like that?
Hey, would you mind if I checked some of it out? Especially the ones about doula hands.
Shinra?
You have nothing to worry about. You know me, I'm a one doula hand man. But, like, maybe those stories could give us some ideas for when we... Oh!
Sorry, Celtic! Ow! Too tight, too tight! Sorry, I shouldn't be so rough with you. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, it's good physical therapy.
I see how it is, Celty. Out in the world, you're a no-nonsense kind of gal. But with Shinra, you act all needy and helpless. That's going in my non-human report for Neverrock.
Hold it. Report?
There's a non-human report? Does it have a centuries-old vampire with the body of a cheerleader in it? Or how about a tsundere werewolf?
Well, there's a pedophile vampire who loves video games in it. There's also a couple of shapeshifters who like to disguise themselves as gorgeous girls.
Where have you been all my life? This is great. Listen, if you introduce me to that vampire, I'll sell you one half of my soul. Then I can get her to bite me. Then I can use my brand new vampire power to find the guy who ran Kyohei over and beat the living shit out of him.
I'm sorry for whoever got run over, but I can't introduce you. That's confidential. I'd get my credentials taken away.
Stop making things more complicated!
So, I guess this means you're a spy for the Awakusus.
Not exactly. But you are in right ballpark, Malishka.
He's not as tough as he looks.
He was acting weird, like someone was controlling him or something. That's why I went down so easy.
You get a look at his eyes? They look the same as those guys Haruna took out. Do you think maybe she turned traitor on Isaiah?
I don't know about that. I ran a check on this house, though, and it definitely doesn't belong to the Awakusu group. What do you think's going on, Isaiah? Get up.
Well, that was fun while it lasted. So when did you realize I wasn't really unconscious, Mr. Kine?
When Mikage hauled off and gave you that kick, I could totally see you grit your teeth.
Yeah, that took me completely by surprise.
You should be thankful I didn't put all I had into it.
You're right, thank you.
Well?
Sloane was acting under the influence of Saika. However, neither Henri nor Haruna were behind it. It was someone else. Kasane Kujiragi. She's yet another wielder of Saika. Can you believe our luck? The second we declare war on her, we managed to find one of her hideouts. Not too shabby. Here's an idea. Let's wait for her to come home. We'll throw her a surprise party.
All right, let me get this straight. Walker, you, and what's-his-name the driver were looking for the person who ran Kyohei over, and some wacko attacked you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you guys decided to stop here and lay low for a while.
After all this time, you still don't know my name?
I don't.
Jeez, it's Saburo. Saburo.
Right, sorry. As for you, Namie, you say your uncle's after my head.
and he and the secretary of some guy called Yodogiri tried to kidnap you. Seiji and Mika, you guys got tipped off that someone wanted to kidnap you too.
Actually, Mika was the one who found out.
Yeah, I bugged Yagiri Pharmaceuticals and overheard someone talking about it. I was so scared.
I can imagine. And tonight I found out Izaya is an even bigger bastard than I thought. I'll beat him senseless and get my head back.
But Celti...
Don't worry. I'll figure out a way to get it without actually touching it. Then I'll give it to your dad to hold on to. I don't care if he uses it for research. It's going to be a long time before I take it back. Decades. And I'll only take it back after you're gone.
Thank you.
Okie dokie then. As a representative of the Nebula Corporation, I promise your donation will be treated with the utmost care.
The board might have other ideas, Pumpkin.
Don't be such a worrymort. A little sweet talk and those suckers will fall for anything.
I wonder who the bigger sucker is. Me or the company? Okay, Namie. What's Izaya planning next? I'm not obligated to tell you anything. Scratch that, I'll tell you something that'll make your blood boil. The pervert in the mask knew Izaya had your head. He's known this whole time.
You think maybe you could have saved that revelation for, I don't know, a more appropriate occasion?
I'm too tired to play these games anymore. Besides, I'm stuck in a weird spot now. Should I tell them what's going down between the dollars and the yellow scarves? I don't know.
Trouble's brewing in Ikebukuro. And smack dab in the middle of it are the dollars and Celti. You guys, I think I have an idea. Let's team up. You know, join forces and stuff. Well, what do you think?
What, and be like the dollars?
I was thinking we could all pool our resources and share information. I guess kind of like a guild?
I love it! A guild! Swords! Dragons! Fantasy!
Next, we should appoint a leader. How about it, Celti? Want to be our leader?
What?
It's not like you'll have to give orders or anything. You'll be the person everyone reports to. Sound good?
Wait, report to me? Why me? What are you talking about?
Think about it, Celti. You're tied into the whole city. We can come to you with whatever info we find, and you can be the one to make sense of it all.
Is everyone okay with this?
The woman I love is caught up in something big, and I'm gonna help get her out. Don't worry, Celti. I'll be here to help you.
All right. If everyone's fine with it, so am I.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're a guild!
And now, as a team, we have a chance to get to the person who's responsible for all our troubles. Whoever it is, we are going to get them.